interesting documentations occurred. Mello was known for capturing tons of weird things on camera. However, none of the spirits he had encountered were nearly as aggressive as the one you're about to see. The video was uploaded 11 years ago, and Mello claims to still have nightmares about this event to the present day.
Right, don't say that's all. Are we tired? Can't do any more.
Whoa. God damn.
Ooh. Yeah, but can you pick me up and throw me across the room?
What you say? Why you want him to? Why you want him to do that? Whoa! What the?
Hey. Hang on, in the corner. That's very impressive. Show me something else.
This dude ain't scared.
Oh, am I zoomed in?
I'm gone. Holler at you later, house. I'm telling you, I'm begging for change.
I think it stopped.
For real, I'm begging for change. Oh, this is Sam. Is the Sam and Kobe investigate? Man, holla at your boy. Peace out. I'll see you later. Oh no.
However, in this situation, the
landlord,
latter
you better
happened
give me
and
my
Mello could
deposit
have very
back and my
easily
rent.
gotten hurt by the items that were launched, but luckily he didn't. Now, most people would move house in this situation, but since Mello's entire career was documenting paranormal activity, it kind of helped that a spirit was living with him, so he decided to stay. And it was just one day later that it decided to toy with him some more.
Wow.
Crazy noises coming from the cutlery drawer. Oh.
Dang.
Right,
Man,
okay.
he
Well,
ain't scared.
that was a glass. Thank you. I think. At least it didn't break.
Like you said, talk to him nicely.
Thank you for that too, but can you do something on camera, please?
This dude is nuts.
Throw
Ain't
something
no way, man.
small and cheap. Come on, do something, please. Thank you. Something over here. Oh, it was this lid. Let's flip the lid over. Yes, I know what it's like to flip your lid. You make me flip my lid.
You trying to antagonize him.
How have I got that on camera? Come on, do something
Somebody
else.
do not want him in that crib, man. They used to live there.
Was this open? No. No, I don't know, but... Open these doors I'm closing.
This time, the ghost was a little less active and didn't cause nearly as big of a mess as the night before. Despite this
Man, you know
positive,
what?
though,
It could
the way
be
it flipped
under-
the pan's lid was still very creepy and flexed the powers
that
it had,
house,
and that it wasn't
it's probably
scared
a
to use them, and won't
whole
make
bunch
things
of
too
bodies
obvious.
from-
Luckily, though,
from
Mello
wars.
dealt with this ghost perfectly,
Wars that
and
go
instead of
back
feeding it his fear, he
centuries.
stayed calm. This was the last sighting he got of this peculiar ghost, and his bravery was likely the reason why.
Man,
Now, in the last clip, we saw a very brave person.
I'm going to go ahead. This is the reason why I believe in this stuff. I'm going to tell you a story. I don't know if you heard it, but I'm going to tell it anyway. But yo, in Chicago, my mom and my stepdad, they bought a house. They bought a house for like 50, was it? No, it was 30,000. It was 30,000. This was 1985. Okay. So, house, huge house, you know, house in the hood, but it's huge, you know. But the whole thing about this house is that when we would go upstairs, the lights would be, we done turned all the lights because we had 3 bedrooms upstairs, 3 bedrooms upstairs, 1 downstairs, and we had 1.5 bathrooms. And so we'll go ahead and turn off all the lights downstairs. You know, all the lights and all of that. We go upstairs. We hear the water turned on, and we hear and we get to see the lights. The lights is turned on too. So we like, what is going on? Like, you know, you be thinking you crazy or something. Like, I know I didn't leave the water running. I know I ain't leave no lights on. Because my OG, she don't play about that. If you ain't in that room, turn the lights off. She was very strict about that. You know, so every time, and when we downstairs, we hear like that sound coming from upstairs. And we like, what the heck is going on? Why are we hearing noise like you thinking like it's a cat or something? You know, it's not nothing. Nothing's upstairs. I mean, this stuff was going on for like 3 years. My mom wanted to renovate. She wanted to go ahead and put some new wallpaper in the pantry. And then we used to hear noises downstairs in the basement. We had a basement too. We used to hear noises downstairs and like boom, boom, like real loud, like boom, boom, like we think of somebody trying to break in. Man, this lasted like all these noises and lights turned on, faucet turned on, lasted about 3 years till my mama wanted to do some redecorating and renovating to the house. So in the pantry, she was tearing down this wallpaper in the pantry. Behind the wallpaper, it had this newspaper clip of the family that used to stay in the house before we got into it. The husband off, the wife, and the 3 kids, and himself in that house. So my mom had the newspaper clipping. You know, she a Jehovah's Witness, so she knew it was like some demons in the house. So you couldn't watch no demon movies or nothing like that. You couldn't play no demon games. Oh, I gotta tell y'all about when she found my altar beast. Oh man, that I have to tell y'all that later. But yeah, so she found the wallpaper. She took the wallpaper clip. You know, I read it. I'm like, oh my God, my mom was like, that's the reason why we was hearing these noises in this house. These people, it was ghosts in this house. Newspaper clipping, we burned the newspaper clipping, and we ain't heard no noise no more. Just like that movie, The Conjuring, if you have something in your house that brings back some certain type of memory or something from the people that lived there before, the house is haunted. The Conjuring, true story. That thing, that little projector thing, and the wind-up toy, that was a real thing. And those people really got that in their house. That's crazy, man. Just like that newspaper clipping. It's insane, man. Never thought in a million years I don't play with no Ouija boards or nothing like that. I'm going to show videos of Ouija boards going wrong during the during the Halloween month. I don't play with no Ouija boards, none of that. I believe in ghosts. I do. I know they are real. They are real. If you haven't seen this movie called The Others, go watch it. But let's go ahead and finish this. Here we go. Man.
Who clearly had a lot of experience with ghosts. However, in the next clip, you wouldn't
Kevon,
be able to say the same. On November 30th of 2007, an old man who was living by himself encountered a really frightening event that left him startled and reactionless. After it, it was safe to say that he wasn't living alone and definitely had company by his side. Take a look.
Man. Oh my God! What the heck? He is breathing.
The doorknob started rattling up and down, which is an unexplainable phenomenon. Paired with this, it began to swing open and closed with no one on the side, meaning that someone or something invisible was controlling it, and this wouldn't be its only appearance. For an unknown period of time, the old man didn't encounter anything paranormal, and his family thought he was starting to go insane, and didn't believe the story about the door. However, they were all at his home for what happened next.
You see him shaking too. He is shaking. This is real, man. This. He said it goes to locksmith. Whoa. Whoa. Wait a minute.
Strangely, the cereal bowl flew across the table, and the old man rushed out of the house faster than his legs could carry him. He actually pulled a muscle on his way out of the door and fell over shortly after the clip ended, but he was okay in the end. Immediately, his family ran to the sound of the bang, and again thought that the man was seeing things, and since he was bad at technology, he wasn't able to show them any proof. He was taken to a care home a month after the events, and this was when his daughter found the videos on his mobile.
You can't go ahead and dibble-dabble no strings to turn the lights on and then have the cereal bowl, you know, cross over and then have the camera in your hand. Man, look, you know, just sometimes people be skeptical about these things, man, and don't believe in these things. These things are real, man, straight up. Let's finish this. Let's really go finish the rest of this countdown. Here we go. Man.
The upcoming video is one of the most disturbing ones on the channel, and this is because of the fact that it contains a little girl. She had just arrived home from school at the time of the incident and was carrying her lunchbox and some cat food as she was about to feed it. However, something else decided to step in her path.
Yeah, that looked like she was getting pulled. Whoa! What? That looked like she was getting pulled.
Now, if you listen closely, just before the ghost pulls the lunchbox away from the girl, you can hear it saying yes in response to her refusing to hand over the items. Strangely though, she was completely unfazed by the spirit's attempt at spooking her and casually walked back into the living room afterwards. It's known that the family never witnessed anything else of the paranormal after this event and were very religious, which is likely why. As I've stated in several of my past paranormal collections, dolls are considered to be some of the most likely items to be possessed by ghosts. This is because they are the closest things to a human body that aren't actually human, and most of the spirits want to regain their physical form. The following video was CCTV footage from very early in the morning sometime last year. The camera used was very modern and moved to track any movement in the room before going back to its default position. This mechanism helped it detect something very disturbing happening in the basement.
Yeah, that girl... What the heck, man? The girl couldn't be pulling herself like that and do it twice. Oh, nope, 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 nope.
Amazing helps Anthony's
Man,
classes.
I already
Amazing
been to college.
at CSL Plasma.
I don't want to give
today
no
and receive
plasma for $20. That thing comes straight to the camera. Doom. Whoa! Nope. 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 No kids can bring dolls in my house. No little boys
As weird
Can't
as this
bring
may
they
have been,
buddy
the
with
dolls
'em.
started to move
No
while
little
no one
girls
else was
can
in the
bring they
room,
Barbie
and something like this
with
can't be
'em. No.
anything other than a ghost.
can't have
Out
no
of fear,
dolls
the
in
man
my
of the
house.
house, David, locked the basement and told his 2 children that a big monster was hiding in there
Oh,
to
yes,
deter
most
them
definitely.
from going inside. The door is still locked to this day, and they are desperately trying to move
He
out.
said that's when you gotta get a gun.
The Biltmore
And-
Hotel
and
in
shoot 'em.
Providence is a place that has never had any
Yep.
paranormal
Dark horse,
sightings or any
already
activity
well.
that could go in
Well,
that
yeah,
direction.
dark
That
horse,
was
for sure.
until the
I
video you're
believe
about
they-
to see was
and
released
cats. Don't
onto
forget
the
about
internet.
cats, too.
Small YouTuber Jack Stevens uploaded the content to try and work out whether anyone else had experienced something strange in the residence. It turns out that a lot of people have, but none sounded as strange as the one Jack captured.
Okay, making a video. I'm here at the Providence Biltmore Hotel. I'm in room 1102. I'm making this video because it's like 2 in the morning right now. I've just been sitting here watching TV, and the door to my bathroom in this room has slammed 2 or 3
So
times
he must know
in the
that this
last
place is
half
haunted.
an hour. So
This is not unexpected.
I don't know why it's doing that, but no one's going to believe me if I don't get it on video.
Oh,
so I'm
he's
gonna
not
go over there. I'm going to try
paranormal
to
hunter.
catch this happening on video. The last time it happened was like about 6 or 7 minutes ago, and it's
Yeah,
happening
mainly cats.
every
Cats
6 or
gets-
7 minutes. So
Cats
I'm
can
hoping to catch it again right now.
inhale spirits.
Okay,
So they know.
let's check it out.
You ever seen cat's eye? I believe it. I believe what cats can do.
All right, you can see that
Take
the
your
bathroom
soul.
is down
But
there
I love
at the
cats,
end of
though.
the hallway.
They can see. Yeah. You see,
The
they're the
bathroom
first
door is the one
person
that has
instant.
been slamming itself by apparently unseen forces. I'm going
They
to
don't-
stand here.
The
for a
animal
couple
is
minutes.
the
If it
first
happens
thing
again,
that sees
I'm
the
gonna
spirit
catch
and
it
start
on
hissing.
video. If it doesn't happen again, then I'm going to set my camera down and try to just let it sit there and wait and catch it when it happens.
See, he got both of his hands on the camera, so he can't do it. Unless he move his feet. Oh.
The door continuously slammed itself shut by its own accord, and after dealing with it for a while, Jack was lucky to have caught it in the act. However, this could easily have been fake, and someone could have been hiding behind the door, so he set out to prove them wrong and searched the bathroom entirely.
Even I was skeptical. Even the dude was kind of skeptical. But now let's see, he finna show living
It
proof.
just did it again. I cannot believe I got that on video. I cannot believe I got that. There is nobody in this room
Man, I'm gone. I want a refund.
except for
Man.
me.
I'm going to another place.
That is the freakiest thing ever. There's nobody back here.
Yeah, no wonder that room is always vacant. For real.
Alright, this video is going up on YouTube. Hopefully we can get some comments to figure out if anyone else has had any experience like this at the Biltmore in Providence.
Was that Providence? What?
Nothing was in
Rhode
sight.
Island?
Alfredo Davella is a policeman who works for a search and destroy team in Brazil. It's 3 in the morning, and Alfredo is filming his colleagues as they search a school for a supposed bomb threat. But as they are searching, something disturbing begins to occur.
All right. I'm just a dang old security guard. I ain't got time for this. Here's the badge. Here's your flashlight. Here's your suit. I'm gone. See you later. Don't have me start securing some place that got spirits. Nope. They can follow me home. I'm good. Peace out. That's a police officer. Wow.
I hit the Tacoma clubs and I was
Come
like,
on. I ain't played golf yet. I'm not
these
50
purer
yet.
than my title is.
Are these cheating?
Wow. And the door is got some weight to it. I got some weight to it. He said that's the grudge. Oh yeah, upstate. Yeah, you already know
A door
Amityville
is seen
Horror.
opening and closing, and there's something off about this school. Moments later, the
He
team
said
goes to
Resident
investigate
Evil
the door,
flickering
and once
lights.
they get close, this strange phenomenon stops. What's crazy is that the bomb the team were trying to discover ended up being behind the red door, so perhaps this was an angel coming to save the school.
Oh wow.
Ghost hunting is considered to be one of the most dangerous jobs in the world for several reasons. One being that annoying spirits never lead to anything good. In the following video, a ghost hunter called Vladimir was searching a home in Russia, and it's safe to say he found what he was looking for.
Allah tövbe yarabbi. Tövbe yarabbi. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Kamerayı aldım, dolap kapağı açıldı. Tövbe yarabbi. Tövbe yarabbi. Allah, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Tövbe yarabbi ya Resulallah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Ain't no way. I'm still gonna be here.
Bismillah. Bismillah.
What?
Bismillah, Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Baksanıza şunlara ya. Nasıl devrilmiş?
Strangely, the refrigerator started to open and close itself without any other humans present in the building. The ghost hunter decided to approach this phenomenon, but when he got near, the fridge came to a halt. Doing his job, he went to open it and reveal what was causing the opening and
It has some
closing. But as he was
Coca-Cola
about
in
to
there.
do it, a cupboard behind slammed, as if it didn't want him to check. Regardless, the man opened the refrigerator, and all he found was a
the
Coke bottle,
Moscow
which the house
version in
owners
there.
claimed wasn't there before the hunt. With this information, the man had confirmed there was a spirit in the house, but he didn't have enough evidence, so had to keep searching. For a while, not much happened, which led him to believe the refrigerator was a one-off occurrence. But what happened next was crazy.
Ekber, Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber, La ilahe illallah. La ilahe illallah. Allah, la ilahe illallah. Sandalye hareket ediyor abi. Tövbe estağfurullah, tövbe estağfurullah. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. La ilahe illallah.
He praying.
La ilahe illallah. Ah. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Ah. Arkadaşlar. Şu benim aklıma takıldı. Evdeki petekler de.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
La ilahe illallah.
And you in there with a
As the
fireplace?
ghost hunter
Ain't
investigated
no
the
way.
chair,
I'm
it
out of
launched
there.
itself backwards without
You're trying to
anyone
start the
or
whole
anything
fire- you're trying to
pushing
start
it.
fire
Immediately,
to the
the man
whole,
started looking around for
apartment
any
while me in
logical
it.
excuse
No.
for the chair moving, but couldn't find any. And to put the nail in the coffin, a door opened by itself at the end of the
If I
clip.
do
With
spend
this
a night in
concrete
there,
evidence of paranormal
fireplace
activity, it
has
was
to be
time
put
for the
out.
hunter to leave.
I'm just gonna be cold.
The following video was captured by a YouTuber who wanted to record some footage for his channel. He was exploring a house in China where the Grim Reaper had supposedly been called, and what he filmed was definitely worth the visit. He is haunted from the second he enters the building to the second he leaves, so take
Yeah,
a
that's-
look.
저쪽이죠? 아니요?
Yeah, that's the thing is that, man, you see, yeah, like he kicked something down. So just think about it. Just about having that fireplace. That thing got fire in it. And he go to sleep. That thing will probably kick something down just to go ahead and start a fire and burn that whole apartment up while he's in it. No. I will have to put that fire out. I'll just have to be cold, man. Have to be freezing. Because that way is that you can't get no matches, start no fire. For real. You already know you can't get no matches, start no fire, but you sure can kick something down to go ahead and attract something that can go ahead and start a fire. Burn it down while I'm in it. No, I'm good. Nope. That's what I'm saying, man. No way. Black Myth Wukong, Kevon, I've been playing Black Myth Wukong. I just got to get back. I've been playing it, but nobody wasn't watching me play it. Yeah, a few people was watching me play it, but I didn't think that caught anybody's interest. But I mean, I can, you know what I'm saying? I can get back playing Black Myth. You know, I do like the game. So the game is pretty hard. I'm on the part where you got to fight this dude like a bull with the horns, and then he got wings. So I'm on that part. That dude is difficult, man. Then I got to fight the Taoist Lord. The Scorpion Lord is the hard, man, that so far to me is the hardest dude to fight. The hardest boss is the Scorpion Lord. That dude was hard. It took me like, I would say I tried like for 12 hours. So 4 hours a day. So it took me about 12 hours to beat that dude, just to know his stuff. So I almost got the dude with the bull horns. I had like this little much energy left to get him, and he got me. But let's go ahead and finish this. Here we go.
씨. 우와, 날도 춥고. 잠깐만 좀 들어가겠습니다.
I'm sure Japan has a lot of haunted stories, man. I mean, haunted places too.
무슨 소리야? 잠깐만.
What you
바람?
see?
Strangely, when he opens the door to the residence, one of the doors inside closes on its own, setting the tone for a mysterious adventure.
계십니까? 뭐야? 웬 연기가 김 같은 게...
What happened?
당신 누구야?
I thought he was getting like, thought somebody was choking him or something.
사람이야 귀신이야? 왜 그렇지 문에 자꾸 이렇게
Sam and Kobe. Yeah, I ain't never heard of them before. I have to check them out.
열렸어. 아까 처음 하고.
Heck, I ain't gonna. No.
뭐야?
Ain't no way.
바람 때문에 끝나자.
I'm gonna take myself into an abandoned building. I hear you on that. Ain't no way I'm doing that. No. People say I give you $1 million to do it. Nope. I know it's gonna hurt. I ain't take that million, but I don't know what's behind that. I don't know what's behind that door. No.
뭐가 이런 데가 있었지?
Like that's all right. I'll work till I receive my Social Security. Yeah, I don't know. What the fuck? Whoa! You saw that.
When he's in the house, a low-to-the-ground creature can be seen wandering around. He points at it as it moves as if he is not there. This was unexplainable, but far less scary than the next appearance in the building. Eventually, the man decides to try and communicate with the ghost and sits in between a doorway.
Y'all saw that?
댐벨 한번 들여가지고
No, go
대화
back.
시도를 한번 해봐야 될 것 같다. 뭐 있었지? 왜 저기 도대체 문을 누가 어떻게 잠그고 가요 그래?
Can I go back? Okay, yeah. Right here. Hold on. What does that look like to y'all? Because you know what? You know what? Because he didn't pan back over that way. He stood, you know, he had his camera still pointed around the corner. Look, watch this. He didn't turn it the other way. He didn't turn it to the right.
When he's in the house, a low-to-the-ground creature can be seen wandering around. He points at it as it moves as if he is not there. This was unexplainable, but far less scary than the next appearance in the building. Eventually, the man decides to try and communicate with the ghost and sits in between a doorway.
For real, that's what y'all seen?
No matter what type of severe asthma
Man,
you
y'all-
have, Tespire can help you have
Games-
fewer attacks
Games
and relieve.
should not have no diseases.
뭐야 여기 공간이? 예.
Yeah, he sounded like somebody was choking him or something. I'm trying to get this part. Let me see. Y'all said y'all seen a woman in a dress with long
열렸어.
black hair.
아까 처음 하고
Like the ring. Hey, man, that could have been inspired by something. I mean, it's probably like that for real.
바람 때문에 끝나지 않아.
I would not put it past it. Did he go in here already? We trying to get to the part where we saw the dude. We saw that part. Okay.
뭐야 여기 공간이?
Hold on. Yeah, this is when he checked the windows. Alright, here we go. Okay. Oh, I did missed it! Hold on. Come on. Man, you. Y'all might be right. I'm looking at the, you know, right here. That dude kind of, I thought that was like boots right here. I can't. Oh, yeah, I see what y'all talking about. The face structure, long black hair coming down. Ooh, dude. That's crazy. I thought it looked like a dude in boots. Man, he did. Man. Oh my God. You say he did a prank on Uncle about ghosts? Oh. I gotta see that one too.
When he's in the house, a low-to-the-ground
like you
creature
said,
can be
imagine him
seen
taking
wandering
them in
around.
there.
He points at it as it
Taking it to a
moves
place
as if
like,
he is
oh
not
my
there. This was
God.
unexplainable, but far less
He will
scary
be
than the next
gone.
appearance in the building. Eventually, the man decides to try and communicate with the ghost and sits in between a doorway.
댐벨 한번
I want
들여가지고
to see how this rest of this.
대화 시도를 한번 해봐야 될 것 같다. 그렇지 않고서는 오늘 여기서 살아서 못 나간다.
Your uncle be gone, boy.
잠시만요. 자, 죄송한데 저 국산거를 준비 못했고 한 대 개안하게 뽀시고 우리 대화로 하시게요.
Give him,
자, 혹시 제 얘기 듣고 계세요?
give him a joint.
듣고 계시면 뭐 대답 좀 해주세요. 댐벨은 얼마든지 있습니다.
That's a cigarette.
남성분이세요? 여기 사는 망자가 아니시죠? 어?
What?
어? 형?
Somebody, what?
잠깐. 봤어? 내가 여기 사는 망자가 아니시죠?
You should be
하니까.
smoking that
내
cigarette.
집이
Stop trying to
아니니까
give it to
나가야
him.
된다? 어떤 느낌으로 뭔가 검은색 묻혀가
I'll be scared shitless.
나가는 아닌가?
뭐지? 막힌.
다시 들어오셨는 게라오. 어디 계신 게라오?
Man, I do not want to do no RC racing. Do not want to do no go-kart.
그대로 있는 것 같은데. 뭐지?
장난 엄청 심하네. 왜 이렇게 장난이 심하지? 혹시 장남이세요?
He asks the ghost to make an appearance, and we can see it gliding past the outside window. It's unknown what this creature actually was, but if we zoom in, we can see that it has the figure of the Grim Reaper. The YouTuber was not alone. Throughout the rest of his visit, he witnessed self-moving objects, heard messages, and saw other things, and left the building with the content he wanted. He entered this home, thinking that the Grim Reaper had visited it. Little did he know it was still there. Now, the following video was taken back in 2023, and it seems like not many people have seen this footage. But despite not having many impressions, the video is still very creepy. It was captured while the man of the house was out at work and the wife was doing the dishes. Luckily, they had a Furbo security camera set up in the living room, which is where the incident happened. Have a look.
Two dogs at home. Oh.
Weirdly, a voice can be heard speaking before the door opens on its own accord. It's unknown what the voice said, but after putting it in slow motion, it either said Hiya or Tia. Hiya would make sense as it would be greeting the people in the house, but Tia is the name of the wife who was doing the dishes. Regardless, something from the supernatural world came to greet her. The dogs instantly stood up and started barking at the door, and even jumped off the sofa as if a human was moving in the room. However, no one could be seen. Collecting things is something that makes humans happy. It makes them feel like they have a purpose, and looking back at their artifacts makes them proud. However, the upcoming video comes from someone who has a collection nobody could dream of. He gathers haunted items from across the country and brings them back to his home. Before this video was uploaded to TikTok, the man had purchased an art piece depicting Wigan, but the artist took their own life after drawing it. People theorize that the art is haunted, and the footage coming up proves that.
See?
Banging.
See?
From downstairs.
See that?
Woke me up this morning.
They be attached to certain
But there
things.
shouldn't
No.
be anybody down here. Hello? Oh my god.
You let him in.
Hello?
You big idiot. You let him in.
Hello?
God, man, no. Took that paint home with you. Now he with you now.
Will, you okay? Hello? Oh my god, what's going on?
Somehow, the man could hear banging coming from downstairs, so he decided to go and check it out. It was then that a wine glass flew at him from the direction of the haunted art piece. As well as this, a mug on the table slid to the left, confirming that the flying glass was not an anomaly. It was in fact a spirit. The man went to check the room, and nothing was there which could have possibly caused these crazy events to occur. After this event, you'd expect the collector to put his items in the trash, but he doesn't, and pays the price with a much scarier event.
Fell asleep on the couch and the bathroom door is repeatedly banging. Stop! What was that? What the fuck?
They playing the music too?
The room, and nothing was there which could have possibly caused these crazy events to occur. After this event, you'd expect the collector to put his items in the trash, but he doesn't, and pays the price with a much scarier event.
Fell asleep on the couch and the bathroom door is repeatedly banging. Stop! What was that? What the
It's like a freaking movie.
Alexis!
Man,
Everything you're about to see.
nobody don't want to see Dracula.
Stop! Stop!
What the heck?
Is going on in here today, but there's some kind of an atmosphere as well. What the hell is that? Did you see that?
This video was filmed just 2 days after the previous one, and was also 2 times
Look at
as
that
creepy.
cat.
To start things off, the door was banging and a chair moved, but if that wasn't enough, the Alexa started playing music of her own accord. Finally, a young boy in a white shirt is caught sitting on the sofa, but in the background, and when the man turns to look at it, it's gone. I'll let you try and explain that in the comments. On December 13th of 2022, a man called Paul was doing his job as a day guard at his local factory when one of the weirdest events possible occurred. It was around 8 p.m. when the following video was taken, and it took place just after Paul had finished working. Except little did anyone know that it wasn't Paul after all. Throughout the day, he had been acting stranger than usual and not being his normal self, but it was after he beckoned his friend Tim to come into the back with him that everything became apparent.
This is Paul, and you are about to witness a possession. He's allowed me to post this video, but only if I conceal his identity. Paul is the day guard, and at the end of his shift, I didn't know it at the time, but in an act of kindness earlier in the day he tried to remove and discard the statue head. The following takes place before the Night 12 incident.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Strangely, Paul started to mutter in an undetectable language, and no one could decipher what it was that he was trying to say. Many predict that it was ancient Latin, but after specialists shut those rumors down, people were left clueless. Regardless of the language, though, what happened next was terrifying.
I need a 86 for a friendly.
I'm quit. Man, my shift is over.
Paul. Paul.
Ain't no way I'm staying there.
Paul.
What the heck?
Paul, I can't breathe.
What the hell?
With a blade, Paul stood up and swung at Tim before getting all aggressive and in his face. The weird thing was that Paul was known for being a kind man who never really got into arguments, so this was extremely out of character. However, before Tim even had a chance to hit back, Paul returned to his normal self, oblivious of what his body had just been used for. But this wasn't the only paranormal event that was hosted within this factory. It was only the beginning. 2 days after the Paul incident, Tim had finally recovered, and his boss told him it was time he stopped being a coward and came back to work. In order to maintain his job, Tim listened, but this would turn out to be one of the worst decisions of his life. Upon arriving at work, everything was fine for Tim. He did his regular checkups and monitored security until eventually Paul left for home and he was able to feel safe again. As he started to get comfortable though, so did the spirit, and what it did this time was just as spooky as the last.
I'm telling you.
Please protect my God.
Tell me, don't stop being. I'm quitting. Like the boss know what's up. He know what's in here.
Hello?
He probably trying to set them up for a sacrifice or something. Oh, nope. I'm gone. You still in there. You big dummy. You still in there. You still trying to film shit. Ain't no way. Alright, peace. Alright. Get the fuck out of there. Why are you still in there?
Hello?
You keep talking about hello.
When patrolling the storage corridors, one of the doors was knocking, and it happened to be the one to the room that Paul usually found himself in. Curious, Tim went to inspect the scene, and based on his comment asking God to protect him, we know he knew what he was getting into. After entering the room, one of the mannequins toppled over on its own accord, which was the first red flag for Tim to turn back, but he ignored it. After this, a slab of glass shattered before a pot banged the floor behind him, and he knew that the ghost was present. However, Tim was convinced that this was a different entity, but if we zoom in on the very last frame, the outline of a woman can be made out, and I assume that this was what had possessed Paul as well. Little did Tim know, though, that this semi-sighting of the ghost was nothing compared to what he was about to capture. On that same night, he decided to do some more exploring, as he was understandably skeptical that it was actually a ghost haunting him. He adventures for around an hour with no sightings, until eventually something happened that made him wish he never got too ambitious.
Why is he still there? Trying to get 1 million views.
Tacoma golf clubs, forged by fire in the depth of the earth and crafted by wizards to hit piercing red-hot golf shots.
Is that true?
What the fuck? Oh, hell no. What the fuck is that? That's a dude. You big dummy. Why would you try to get 20 million views? What the hell? Now find a way out of there. He is still in there. You should have been turned that motherfucker on. Don't look over there. Look where the hands was at. It was right. See, see that fall over there. Oh, head. Oh, man, get the shit. This dude is dumb. He making me mad. Fuck you. Man, get the, you over here kicking statues. Like they gonna do something back.
If you look closely, hands can be seen dangling over what looks like a container, and the figure of a woman can be seen attached to them. Unfortunately though, when Tim turned his flashlight on to capture the ghost, it immediately disappeared and never appeared again. Literally. For the last 2 years, Tim hasn't come across a ghost, which leads him to believe it wasn't a permanent haunting. But the unlucky thing is that he'll never truly know.
Yeah.
This little girl.
Seems like that dude wanted a ticket to the upper room. The upper room where Jesus. That's what he wanted. Ticket to the upper room.
Girl was role-playing with her dolls when something extraordinarily creepy happened right next to her. To her dismay, she didn't manage to witness what occurred, but luckily, the CCTV camera in the top corner of the room captured it perfectly.
Watch, it's gonna be that one right there. She ain't see it. You want to play? You trying to play? The little doll want to play with the girl? See, she giving her other dolls the attention.
Unexpectedly, the girl's least favorite doll, Lola, started moving by itself in the corner, leading the parents to believe it had been possessed or moved by a ghost. But what actually made them check the security cameras in the first place? Well, a few nights after the doll incident, the little girl was drawing for her parents, and the unexplained happened. Except this time she saw it and told them. This incident is what caused them to scan through all CCTV footage of their child to make sure nothing similar was happening. So have a look.
Were you born between 1969 and 1979? If so, you can get $250 to spend it.
No! You did right, little girl. You took off. For real. She took off. She was not playing. Whoa. Breaking the table!
Weirdly, all kinds of objects started moving in the room, and no one except the girl was in the room. Things get much creepier when you discover the doll from before was behind the sofa at the time of the incident, making it very possible that it had something to do with this. Immediately after being alerted, the parents put the doll in the trash and paid the collectors to take it far away from their home early. When the doll was removed, all paranormal activity in the house stopped.
See? Always
The
something.
following video took place late at night in a home owned by a man named Robert. Robert lived by himself and often had family coming and visiting him, but during the clip you're about to see, he was the only person home. It happened when Robert was struggling to go to sleep, so decided to go downstairs and play some of the guitar before bed. But something else must have had the same idea, because what happens next is shocking.
So I couldn't sleep because I felt like something was watching me. You ever felt like that? I'm all alone. I come out here to play my guitar because I can't sleep. So I look over here at this thing because I feel like it's freaking watching me. And
that's why
I
no
could've
dolls
swore I
don't come
seen
in
it.
my house.
Oh,
Whoa.
see, that's what I'm talking.
Whoa!
That's that bullshit right there.
For real.
From their home.
You ever felt like that? I'm all alone. I come out here to play my guitar because I can't sleep. So I look over here at this thing because I feel like it's freaking watching me. And I could have swore I seen it move. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking. That's that bullshit right there.
For real.
Oh, hell no.
Baby don't need that toy that bad.
That thing's going in the dump right now.
For real.
Well, I got something for that. Yeah, I got something for that right now.
To kick the video off, Robert explains his situation and claims that he was sensing that he was being watched. This gave him an eerie feeling when he was in his living room, and he pinned it down to the teddy bear sitting in a box, and somehow he said it moved. Now at first, this was completely unbelievable. But luckily, just as Robert told his story, the bear moved again just to confirm it. Scared but smart, Robert did what he should have done and put the bear in the trash. But no one believed what he saw, so he actually ended up being checked for mental illnesses. To his fortune, he wasn't diagnosed with anything and showed the video he captured to his family, but they are still skeptical to this day.
Wow. They skeptical?
James Talbot was an overnight security officer at a mall and usually worked on the stairwell to make sure that no unwelcome guests came up when time got late. The upcoming clip took place at roughly 1 a.m. where nothing normally happens. At this time, James tends to record himself and post to his YouTube channel, and he's lucky that he had this habit, because if he didn't, he wouldn't have filmed what was about to happen.
Man, I've been clocked in 8 minutes. Hey. Hey. I'm not finna go check shit. Oh, goddamn, the door locked. Damn. If it is somebody down there, they're gonna stay their goddamn ass down there. I'm not doing it. Hurry up, get a BB out the bed.
Suddenly, footsteps could be heard from the bottom of the stairwell, and doing his job, James called out to the person guilty. But to his dismay, no one responded. Now, instead of going downstairs to investigate the noise further, James started to feel strangely uncomfortable and ran away from the noise, scared of it, which wasn't usual for him. James sprinted down the corridor and into another room where he decided to hide. But suddenly, he heard the noise of a whisper from inside the room, and this is when things got real.
Hey, somebody fucking in here with me. I'm up here doing this damn job. These folks want me to do all this walking in the dark. I'm not walking down there no motherfucking dark. Hey.
For real.
Hey. Not coming the fuck out there, man. Somebody is down there with me. Somebody in here with me. When I got this job, I told them I don't do things like this. And I got my camera on, bitch. You can go if you just come out. I'll let you go free. But don't try to just pop out on me. You know what I'm saying? Scare the fuck out of me, make me shit out on myself on the job. Come on now. Come on now. I'm just trying to get my goddamn hours and go home now. He gonna act like he don't hear me. You know you back there. Come on. I'm telling y'all, I'm finna go. I'm going this way.
Like before, James started begging the supposed break-in culprit to reveal themselves, and even offered to let them go for free. However, no one spoke back. He stood there for a second and thought of what to do
See?
next before
He
following
had the
his
right
instinct
thing in
instead of
mind.
the job. He packed his bags, locked up, and left for the...
You heard that? See, he's smart. He's smart. He was not playing around. He said, I know somebody in here with me. He said, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I am not playing around with this. Hear you, brother. Me too. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. We are with you. Oh, man. That brother was smart, boy. We seen the little girl that was smart. We seen the white dude that was smart and the black dude that was smart. Any dudes before that, the dude that was trying to get 20 million views, that dude was just dumb. Let's finish this.
The night. Now, after doing this, James expected there to have been a robbery overnight and had his excuses ready, but surprisingly, nothing happened. Had he really been going crazy, or did something much deeper occur? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Yeah, something was in there.
It was approximately 2 a.m. on a Tuesday night, and a man named Zark was all alone in his house. His family had already moved out prior to this night because the escalating paranormal activity had started to affect them badly. Zark and his family claimed to have experienced several paranormal events prior to this footage. However, none of them come close to what you're about to see.
The fuck? Where's the cupboard open?
Man, nobody want to play this phony game. This game is phony. This game is not real. It's fake.
The lights are off. You see, I normally keep that light on because that's how I get to know the haunting has begun or not. And that's why I've actually covered the lights so that it doesn't glare on my eyes while I'm sleeping. The cupboard is open right now. I'm alone in the room.
Now, this night started at a fairly low level on the haunted side of things. All Zark saw was the cupboard open, despite being closed when he fell asleep. But compared to other things he had seen, this wasn't too drastic. However, it was just shortly after that, the ghost started to do something Zark had never seen before.
What is that? That look like some eyes over there.
It's at the door.
What? I be turning on lights. I ain't finna just listen.
Stop it!
He ain't gonna listen. Gonna make it worse.
Stop it, please!
Weirdly, the door started knocking, and the only explanation for this is that it was a spirit on the other side. Zark asks the spirit to stop the knocking, and after some time it stops. But what happens a few minutes later sends chills down Zark's spine.
What?
Go fuck yourself, Jerry. Go fuck yourself.
What? Oh, shit!
I'm not gonna stay here.
Oh, no! No! No way! I'm going to. That man, he still got his shorts on. He got no shoes, socks on, and that man gone. He said, I'm sleeping in the hallway.
It's important to note that Zark was completely alone when he heard his kid's voice saying,
Wow.
Stop it, please.
Weirdly, the door started knocking, and the Weirdly, the door started knocking.
Oh, damn. I'm trying to catch that part.
Weirdly, the door started knocking, and the only explanation for this is that it was
real,
a spirit
that
on
man,
the other
I'm
side.
gone.
Zark asks the spirit to stop the knocking, and
Boy
after
said,
some time
"Daddy?"
it stops. But what happens a few minutes later sends chills down Zark's spine.
Go f yourself, Jerry. Go f yourself. Shit.
Wow.
Oh, I'm not gonna stay here. Fuck.
He ain't got no shoes on. He gone. Everybody put on his slippers. He said, I'm in the hallway. Right, yeah, they gonna do nothing but make it mad. Come on, please, stop it, please.
It's important to note that Zark was completely alone when he heard his kid's voice saying "Daddy," so that had to be a mimic. After this, Zark left his apartment immediately
You see,
and
he's
spent the rest
shaking.
of the night in his car. The following video took place in a Dutch apartment.
You can skip this video, but
Yeah,
you can't skip
I'm
the
sure
truth.
I am planning to.
Right now in North Gaza, children are going
Apartment which hosted a university student. The student was renting the apartment so she had somewhere to stay that was local to her studies. However, she had no idea what would come from calling this place home. On her second night, she was relaxing in the living room, watching television, when one of the creepiest events of her life happened.
What the fuck is that?
And look at the light at the lamp up top. Nah. Alright. Alright. Go get my gun. I gotta get my gun, go get my broomstick. And doing it right in front of your face. The drawers open. Cupboards open. Yeah, somebody don't want you there.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's what they do. They make the house look nice.
Strangely,
Whoa.
despite scanning the room for someone, she failed to find a culprit and ran out in fear. But this wasn't the scariest part. As she stared at the doorway, anticipating some more supernatural stuff to happen, a dark figure peeked round the door, and she ran without any hesitation. Now it's impossible to understand what the motive of this spirit was, but if it was to scare the girl, it definitely succeeded. She left the property 2 weeks later and went to live in a university dorm room
I
instead.
bet you she did.